But yeah, where were you? Because like I was here.
One, I needed a break. I was very, very busy. So me and the missus, we took a break. We went to Bali for like 11 days.
Which looked dope and is dope. Been to Bali.
Really, really nice.
I know how much fun you had because it's dope.
Paradise. It was awesome. So much good shit happened. It's
priced relatively well. You know, you're not,
cheap.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy. Everyone's really friendly. Like the whole atmosphere and vibe there is really cool.
The locals treat you good?
Yeah, they're great.
Locals were really good for me.
Locals great. Even like the little local street drug salesmen. Even they were like friendly and happy.
Yeah, which is weird because drugs are a little like
I would just stop outside of a pharmacy to get like sun cream or something.
Oh, that's the drug.
And then there'll be and then the guys would be stood outside like, "Hey, brother, you want Valium? You want Xanax?"
Like, they always start with weird. It's like weed,
Valium?
meth. Like, meth? That's a jump.
Xanax, Viagra. Meth? Whoa. And then I was like, bro, I don't drink or do drugs or smoke or nothing. Like, you're wasting your time, but thanks. And he was like, you want steroids? And he just sort of looked at me and gave me like a little wink, like, ooh. And I was like, you're pretty funny. But they were nice and friendly about it and stuff. They were cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Not too like in your face or nothing. So that was nice.
Obviously, they can't speak. Some of them are like, just like any Southeast Asia country. You know, sometimes they're like a little too pushy. But,
sometimes, but nothing like crazy.
You find in Bali too bad? Those certain areas, like the markets, some of them were like, brother, come here. And then you walk away. It's like, and they pull you back in.
That's the fun part.
Yeah,
I enjoy that shit.
True.
I was haggling like hell.
True that.
But yeah, it was an amazing place. Like the country itself, or the island, I should say, was beautiful. We took some really epic road trips through jungles and mountains. And
did you island hop at all?
We didn't island hop. We drove from Seminyak, which is kind of central-ish, to the west or east, north, east, southwest, north. Yeah, there.
Yeah, I know.
And then we took some road trips right down to the bottom, to the very bottom point of Bali, and we found some epic, like paradise fucking beach club, like hidden away, private beach. Cool, okay. You had to take like a cable car. Huh?
Do you know the name? Like I can't
remember what the place was called. The place was called the
I'll know if I hear
Sundays Beach Club.
Oh, I don't know.
And it was a total random pick. Like we were just lost in the middle of nowhere. Like, let's just beach clubs near me. And this one came up.
That's what's creative with the internet, man.
And it looked not having
like imagine
VPNs.
doing all this you'd miss out traveling a lot. You couldn't travel within an 8-day period back in the day. There's no way because you wouldn't see anything. Like go to Thailand now and for a week, you don't see enough, and it's like a small country.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The fact that you have your phone, like good restaurant near me, it's like
top 10 things.
Here's like the five-star restaurants within like.
I like to use that. Because it's convenient, but I also do like to just explore and see what turns up. Because every time I've done that, I had some really good times with like Anthony and Eric before, where we would just pick a direction,
just walk, and
you'd be like, let's see what happens, and it always ended up amazing.
But the times where you're just like, I need good food right now, it's nice.
Yeah, cheeseburgers near me. But yeah, it was amazing. Really, really beautiful island. We took some epic road trips, like for hours, just through jungles, mountains. Just these. I've still got a bunch of videos I want to really put together and make like a little montage, a little kind of montage thing.
Do it.
But yeah, awesome holiday. We went out on the ocean on these like little.
How did Andrea like it?
She loved it. Her first time out of the country, first time out of China. So to experience like
so she probably loved
a different place, a different culture. She was loving it. And I made her do shit that she wouldn't do before.
Oh, of course.
So I was like, we're going out into the middle of the ocean today. Like first it was like, get on this motorbike. We're going to road trip it across a fucking...
That's not the biggest deal for her.
Across Bali. And she was like, do you know where you're going? And I was like, I'm just going to head north, see what happens. And she was like, what? No. I was like, look, I know the name of the town that I want to end up in. Like, let's just see what happens.
As long as you know, like, if you have, like, as long as you have, like, your hotel name and, like, we
didn't. I was like, I'm just going to show up.
See, that's nice to have.
I was like, I'm just going to show up there and then villas near me and just book one for the night.
Oh, I thought you meant because you had to come back. Oh, but if you didn't have to come back? Okay.
Because we were going to come back, but it's like the road trip was so much fun and it was just so... like in the middle of nowhere. That's even better. You can just travel and just stay. These tiny roads, like really upcut, like fucking like inclines like that, up through mountains. Jungles, trees. There's monkeys and possums and shit everywhere. It was dope.
Jungles, trees, and monkeys. possible.
Fucking fruit bats like this big. It was dope. It was super cool.
That's one thing I'll say about Bali. The biking through it was the most beautiful. Like I did in Vietnam,
best way to get around.
Thailand, and I thought it was the most like aesthetically like you just come through some trees and you see like a beautiful shot of the ocean or some shit. It was super nice.
In the middle of the jungle and then it opens up and there's just like rice paddies.
It was really nice.
It's just beautiful. So yeah, we road tripped it across from Seminyak to Lavina, which is on the top part of the island, and then we just rented a random villa for the night for cheap as chips. Amazing. You saw the pictures. Pictures on Instagram. Was it off
season still there, or was it?
Yeah, just before the season was starting.
Because like when it's off season, like when I was there with Yano and them, they would be like, to be like a villa, like look like an awesome villa, and we'll be like how much is that? And it'd be super expensive, but they would give it to us for like dirt cheap because like no one's gonna stay gonna stay in there.
It just makes them a bit of money for
exactly. So we got like these dope places for a little amount of money, and it's like 4 boys just drinking. It was great. You know what I mean? Same thing with you guys.
And there's so many of those there in Bali. The villas they have there are just so fucking nice. Sure. So we did that a couple times, and we went out on a boat into the ocean. Went out hunting for dolphins, not hunting dolphins.
What do you mean?
Searching for dolphins. Let me reword that. And Andrea was just blown away because we went out quite far and we were like, oh no, we're not
like where you can't see the land behind you.
Well, we organised it so we had our own boat. We didn't want to do one of these like big tour group things, and
which is nice sometimes, but
yeah, I wanted it to be more of a personal, private thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So nice private trip, and I was like, well, maybe we went out. Maybe we should have gone with the tour because now we're not going to see dolphins. I was like, fuck.
Oh, so you guys went out by yourselves?
Yeah, like there was like 2 other boats out in the whole ocean that day.
Oh,
like everyone goes out at like 6:30 a.m. for sunrise to see the dolphins, and we were like, well, we don't want to be because I looked online and they said you're surrounded by boats. No one can really see anything because there's boats everywhere. And it just smells like fumes of like boat fuel. And I was like, I can't be doing with that. Like, take me out an hour later after those people have come back, so it's quiet. And it was great. Like, it took quite a while to get out there to actually find the dolphins, but when we found them,
did you find them?
Oh man, we were surrounded by a
Dude, how come we didn't get any pictures of that shit?
I've got loads. Did you even look at my Instagram when I was away?
I did actually. That's what
whole stories.
I did. I didn't see the dolphin pictures.
Dude, there's loads of them.
Well, maybe I missed like.
I had like a fucking. Dude.
Well, dude, you upload like, say you upload like a post and there's like 10 pictures, right? But if you upload like 10 of those posts and say I see like 6 of them, I might not see like 40 pictures or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, just look at all of my pictures.
Well, you know,
be a good friend if you cared. But
that's dope though.
We were surrounded by a pod of like 150 dolphins, man, like right next to the boat. Just
that's actually sick.
Andrew was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" Like crying her eyes out. At first, she was like a bit scared because we're on a small boat on the. Out in the ocean, like
to her, they're like sharks. Like
she can't swim.
Yeah. Like if something goes wrong, I'm fucked.
So I'm like, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Like
that's awesome.
And then she started to relax and enjoy it. And then the dolphins came, and it was like she just tearing up, and it was very cool. It was a really special moment. It was really cool. And then we took that boat back, and they took us to a coral reef, and we went scuba diving. So I made her do some scuba diving.
Oh,
so
dude, that's like my favorite thing. So I'm happy she got to experience
a floaty jacket, so she didn't really have to swim.
Oh, the Chinese way, of course.
Just float. And
just float and look at the colors.
And just try and breathe through a snorkel. And she did really good. She did a good like sort of 10-15 minutes, like checking out loads of fish. It was amazing. That's awesome.
Again. I'm happy for her. I'm happy she did that.
So she tried that. And then we got back, checked out of the villa, got some food. And that was my birthday there as well. That night we arrived, the night before was my birthday. And we were like, oh, what should we do? And we were like, well, let's just rent a villa for the night and go out for a nice romantic meal. We had this whole beach club to ourselves, like no one there.
That's the best thing about going there in the off season, I think. Because when I was there with the boys, it was fun. But I kept thinking like this would be perfect. Like there's a lot of like romantic shit. You know what I mean? We're like really like beautiful beachside restaurants at night with like candlelight and shit. And it was like no one was there. And then I was just there with fucking Yanu, Connor, and Holden, just drunk as shit. I'm like, this would be nice if it was like Irina was there with me, but like it was still fun with the boys, right? Yeah. But it would be nice to take.
That's a good thing about Bali. It's like it's something for everyone.
Yeah,
I didn't ever, no matter which area I went to, I just thought anyone could come here and enjoy it.
For sure.
Whether you're a stag party full of lads, or whether you're a romantic couple or a family. Like,
dude, they even have the 3 islands. They have like 3 different islands. One's a Gili,
Nusa Penida, and
not even Nusa Penida.
Lombogonia or something like that.
Yeah, you're thinking of Lombok.
Lemon Bog.
But there's 3 islands right by Gili. There's a Gili T, Gili Air, and Gili something. Either way, but the 3 islands are made like one's for like partiers, one's for like chill where you just do shrooms and shit, and then one's for like couples.
We were
so
going to do that,
like a little bit of everything.
But it was one of them, like, we didn't want too much of an active, busy holiday. We really needed some chill time.
Well, it was a vacation. It wasn't like a sightseeing vacation.
So we did a lot, but a nice balance of chilling as well. Dope. So we just said, well, we'll definitely go back to Bali because it was amazing. So next time we do that, we'll go to like Gili Air and places. Yeah. So yeah, we finished that day, had a nice romantic meal on the beach. It was awesome, like just us, and then they put up this huge projector on the beach and we just sat on bean bags and watched a movie on the beach, which was super dope. It was nice, free popcorn and shit like that. Just sat there drinking cocktails and having a good old time. And then the next day we did the dolphins and the scuba diving, checked out of the hotel, and on the way back, on the road trip on the way back, I just had a quick little Google search, like waterfalls near me. When I checked out these waterfalls, you could jump off the waterfalls, slide down the waterfalls, like this waterfall adventure, but not. It was all natural, nothing man-made about it. So it was amazing.
Nothing mermaid?
Nothing man-made.
I was like, nothing mermaid about it. I was like, what? Is that a term I don't know about? It's not even mermaid, man.
But we should start that. That's mermaid.
That's mermaid.
That's mermaid, bro.
Just confuse people. They're like, yeah, I guess so. Like, just don't want to seem stupid. Like
mermaid,
I think so.
Whatever. But yeah, and so I made her slide down some waterfalls and do some little cliff jumps.
That must have been like...
She was terrified. Yeah, she was terrified. I was like, fuck yeah. Even I was scared because some of them are high. I don't know if you saw the videos.
Dude, I didn't see... Dude, I must have missed a bulk of your shit.
Yeah, you fucking did.
Because I'll be honest,
to be fair, you missed 90% of my phone calls as well, so it doesn't surprise me.
No, you didn't call me when you were there.
No, I messaged you a few times.
And I answered you. When you messaged me, you didn't call me though. Don't say I missed phone calls.
But yeah, I did some like really awesome fucking cliff jumping and shit like that off waterfalls. Like the videos and pictures are amazing. Most people saw them. Most people. It was pretty high, pretty scary. And yeah,
I guess I just saw the video of you swimming naked, and I was like, you know, that's enough Aaron for today.
But it was awesome. But I actually got her to jump off like a little 2-meter jump and slide down a little waterfall.
That's good because I know that to her that's like
that was a big deal for her.
Yeah, that's like it's like me jumping off.
Taking her out into the ocean when she couldn't swim was one.
She can't even swim.
And then seeing dolphins everywhere, and then snorkeling, and then okay, now you're going to jump and slide off waterfalls. She was a bit overwhelmed that day. Yeah, jumping
into water when you can't swim is probably a lot more terrifying than
But come the end of the day, she was like, yeah, wow, that was a crazy adventure, crazy 2-day adventure.
She'll remember that forever.
For sure.